Donald Trump's victory in the November 5, 2024 US presidential election marks his return to office, defeating Democratic candidate Kamala Harris. Despite initial skepticism about his chances, Trump's decisive win came after claims of election fraud in 2020, which were rejected by the courts, including the US Supreme Court. This time, the Republicans took a more proactive approach by establishing their own monitoring systems in key states to oversee the voting and ballot counting processes. Among those who congratulated Trump on his win were Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev and Georgian Prime Minister Irakli Kobakidze. In his message, President Aliyev emphasized the continued growth of the US-Azerbaijan partnership during Trump's first term, particularly in areas like energy security, counterterrorism, and international peace. Aliyev expressed confidence that under Trump's leadership, relations would deepen further across political, economic, and security spheres, benefiting both nations. Trump's win is seen as potentially strengthening the geopolitical significance of Azerbaijan and Georgia, while weakening forces that have targeted the region's sovereignty. Kobakidze noted that Trump's leadership would contribute to global peace, especially in the South Caucasus, and reinvigorate US-Georgia relations. The outcome is a boost for Georgia's ruling Georgian Dream Party, which has close ties with Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orbán, a Trump ally. This connection reduces the chances of the opposition overturning recent election results. Notably, there are similarities between the outcomes in Georgia's October 2024 parliamentary elections and the US presidential race. Both saw strong support for conservative candidates, Georgia's Georgian Dream and Trump's campaign, among the working class, rural, and religious communities. These groups, often labeled rednecks in the US, represent a backbone of traditional values, rejecting supranational agendas and societal changes pushed by the left wing. In both countries, these voters are rejecting the influence of globalist ideologies and seeking to preserve their national identities. The US election results signal growing dissatisfaction with the policies of the Democratic Party, particularly in terms of foreign conflicts and societal changes. Trump's victory is seen as a rejection of the managed chaos promoted by Democrats, particularly in conflicts like the war in Ukraine and the Gaza Strip. Upon securing his re-election, Trump vowed to end global conflicts, focusing on diplomacy rather than military escalation, which is expected to impact the South Caucasus region significantly. Under Trump's presidency, analysts anticipate a de-escalation of tensions in both Ukraine and Georgia, with a freeze on hostilities. There is also little expectation that the Republican administration will support Armenian separatism, as Trump has historically been unsupportive of such movements. This shift in US policy is likely to encourage progress toward peace between Azerbaijan and Armenia, signaling a potential resolution of long-standing issues between the two countries.